Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, October 28, 2022. Today's transits are strong for mental excitement, good news, and solving problems. You're sharing your ideas and opinions, especially creative ones, and connecting with your instincts. You have the information you need, or you discover it now. Others may be seeking out you in particular to share their plans with you. Mentally alert and decisive, your practical and business sense can take you far. It can be a time of creative inspiration. While you can be excited to discuss and debate, people can be more sensitive later today, and it's best to avoid flip decisions and stay in the moment. A splendid, spicy day is ready for the taking. With your planetary ruler, our cosmic messenger, Mercury, linked in a dalliance with mighty Mars in the sky, you'll be feeling hungry for the zest of life. Mars is orbiting in your solar first house of identity, your zodiac sign, with Mercury jazzing it up in your solar fifth house of dating. If single, you could match or meet someone out of thin air. Socialize, put yourself out there, and see what the cosmos are cooking. If you already have your eyes on someone special, engage in sizzling sexts or a naughty conversation that leaves you both heated up. What do you feel inspired to do or abide by? As a talented zodiac sign, you are like a jack of all trades. So, you may want to focus on a few exciting avenues that exemplify your mediums of professional self-expression when Mercury in Libra trines Mars in Gemini. Your creative endeavors are remarkable, especially if your projects play into your notable skills and talents. Since this airy trine is attuned to multitasking, you may find that it is easy to juggle a few things at once instead of picking one passion project over another. Knowing that the moon will return to your financial sector later in the week, today is more about having your work and professional hats on. A day before Jupiter is due to retrograde back in for a rare double-dip visit to your career sector, the moon is wrapping up its only visit to your work sector while the Sun and Venus, the planet of money, are here, giving you some valuable insight. Keep counting to 10 before you blurt out what's on your mind. Your feelings are very important to communicate, but it's even more important that you communicate what you are feeling well. Don't let the first thing that pops into your mind be what another person walks away with. To help center yourself, drink plenty of fresh water every day, all day. Try to keep a regular schedule of rest by going to bed and get up at regular hours each day. Today you will be able to go forward in peace, with great patience, and you won't be discouraged by anything. In your private life, this is perhaps the moment to stabilize your love life. There may be obstacles, but if you act calmly, you will get over them all one by one. Your biggest problem will be to fight the sensation of being split between the desire to keep things as they are and a desire to change what should be. Just a day before Jupiter is due to retrograde back in for a rare double-dip visit to your career sector, the moon is not only wrapping up an eclipsing new moon in your work sector but moves into a friendly aspect to Neptune before leaving. Neptune is already in retrograde motion in your career sector, and with the moon having just given work and job matters a lot of forward momentum, this is a chance to start weaving together the new job and untapped professional potential that will dominate the coming weeks. While the moon returns to your relationship sector every 4 weeks and is always a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged, its return today marks the start of an especially important visit. While this is no different from any other monthly visit, this last visit before Venus returns to begin a new round of planetary activity in just a few weeks is a chance to start paying attention. Our eyes in the sky. There is a ton of sensitive energy floating around the skies today. Be extremely kind to yourself in general. Yesterday's conjunction between the Sun and Moon in watery Scorpio hasn't ended. In fact, it might be a good time to process a lot of things simultaneously. The moon is still in Scorpio. In general, you can see your life as like ocean waves washing you back to shore. Think of yourself floating out to sea. If you try to swim against the tide, you'll feel the most resistance. The key here is to surrender, let go, and see what comes up for you. For those dealing with tough psychological matters, it's important to schedule some kind of therapy session or make sure you block off certain portions of your day away from others if you can. For those who feel like they're continually rocked by the pressures of society, don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Everyone is feeling more sensitive than usual right now. If you're true to your heart, someone else could also feel inspired to be true to theirs as well. These are aspects of mutual receptivity, so you aren't just taking care of yourself, you're letting the universe know that you deserve to be taken care of too. In the morning, the moon opposes Uranus in Taurus, provoking emotional upsets. Surprise events derail the start of our day, forcing us to be flexible. However, with the moon in fixed Scorpio, that is the last thing we want to do. We might take the commotion personally as if we are being specifically attacked. The best course of action now is to adapt to the interruption without letting it knock us off balance. If we do, important insights will be revealed. If we don't, we will be fighting the universe when we could be learning from it. This is a wonderful feeling. As long as you keep yourself active, it can quickly turn gluttonous and lazy if you are not careful. Short, intense workouts are favored so that you can burn off the steam that naturally builds up throughout the day without excuses. Stay away from heavy foods like bread, dairy, and red meat. Enjoy fresh produce, soups, and legumes for energy that won't slow you down. Financial matters and career opportunities can come back around in your favor, because the solar energies encourage the settling of some karmic affairs. From your vantage point, there are plenty of planetary negotiations going on. Following this, the moon squares Saturn in Aquarius. Those with influence, such as family members or bosses, might stand at cross purposes with us now. We are commanded to follow orders or submit to their will. Because of the pressure to conform, or in reaction to strict discipline, we become reclusive. Avoid letting dark thoughts haunt your consciousness. And especially try not to blame others for your current mood. Don't make someone else a villain or turn yourself into a martyr.